Good morning to all of you. Thank you, Rachna, for those excellent words you spoke about me. I'm happy to be here with all of you for this valedictory function. Respected principal who is in the dais, Dr. P. Prakash, and HOD, I should say is my friend, Professor Gangadhar Swami. The student representatives were on the dais. I think if I'm right, Naveen and Asha. Naveen, Asha. Then Amit who brought me here, and all the young friends of mine. I think we have met earlier. No? Yes? Yes. So it was, I just remember your, this particular room, 2005. September, I think I was here. First entry into our college of me was in this hall in 2005, September. So that was September 13th. We celebrated World First Aid Day. No? Professor Patil was the principal that time. First aid. Your youth Red Cross members and we from the Red Cross unit. Since then, I'm here with you regularly because you're all for a great cause. You're all yours, college students and even the staff. They're there with us to save lives. I'm very happy to enter your campus because I remember each one of you, the students who come forward to donate blood, and whenever we come here to conduct a blood donation camp, you have always, scored centuries. You have not just less than a century. So we have just gone with 100 and above number of units of blood from this place. And imagine each unit of blood saves 3 lives. So that is the excellent program that your college has been conducting, apart from whatever I heard till now about your forum activities. I'm really thankful to all of you, the principal and the faculty, for encouraging you to take up that great noble act. 2012, I was here for the Freshers' Day. You were not. You were all, I think, fourth sem students that time. Second sem? Sixth? No, that time, 2012? 12? You were in. Okay, so that, I just remember that also. Fine. Today is the valedictory. I heard your friends who represented your batch speaking so much. Yes, I agree with him when he said, he brought teacher in first in front of you, then the mother. Though we say, Mane modala patashale thaye modala guru. Aristotle said, teachers who educate children deserve more mention than the parents. For the latter, that is, parents merely give birth, whereas teachers ensure life, he said. So that is really true. Really true. So I'm congratulating all your teachers for showing you that path of life. It's not the book knowledge that I'm sure you will read and learn. If not in the books, you have a lot of sources, where you can find the literature related to that. And as he said again, I say, a teacher is worth 100 books. You may read a book, but a teacher, before he goes to a class, how many books he or she would have referred. Definitely. So that, I just endorsed whatever he was telling. I was very, very happy when such nice words were spoken about the teachers. And your friend was comparing, she said, we miss you all, but we remember you all. And he also said that he would like to continue in 8th sem again, but please come back as teachers. Come back as teachers. Need not be as teachers, but come back to our institution once you graduate and go out, maybe as for a guest lecture or as a teacher, whatever, contribute that extra knowledge you gain to your students, to your college students who are there. So it's a mixture of feelings now, when you say, yeah, you have to leave the college. I don't think any of your teachers would say, yeah, we miss you, please be here. I keep telling my students that I am waiting to kick you all out my department. So this cake only, I said they should not remain with me. No, they should go. They should pass and then go further to the next phase. That is it. And what next is the question. Just remember how you were when you entered this profession. So your CET days, where all these things, but it was a question, lot of questions in your mind. Then, when you took up the seat, how happy you were. No, you consider yourself as one of the best. How many have this opportunity? So God has given you this opportunity that you have entered a prestigious institution to become an engineer. Thank God and appreciate yourself. A pat in the back from you to yourself. Don't expect anybody. If there are people who encourage you, motivate you, fine. Otherwise, just don't get depressed. You say, yeah, I have done it. Compare yourself with other people who do not have this opportunity. God has not given them an opportunity to even to enter into a school. Though we have, we are providing, but they may not. So you are the luckiest one. You consider yourself as the luckiest one? Yes. Be happy, be proud. Say that, yes, I have done it. Especially the girls, I tell you. You should be very, very happy. And now again, what next is the question, right? Lot of question mark? No? You all decided what is to be done next? Lot of queries, what next? Maybe you are going in a right path and there are some goals that you have. What next is what? I just met one of my daughter's friends. So she is pursuing her MTech. Then I said, oh, you have to get married. She said, Auntie, what is it you are talking about? I need to complete my MTech and then Kalmel nitkolbeko. Then only marriage. I was really happy. So that says marriage is not the only solution. Marriage, yes, has to be there for a man. We know a social animal. We have to be together. I won't say, no, don't get married and be against marriage and all that. No, first, this is what, she reminded me of that. See what you can do to yourself. So be on your own. Exactly, she said, I was very happy, yes. I said, don't be dependent on anybody, but see that you create opportunities for others, or you look after yourself, your parents and others. So that should be the first thing. How many of you decide to stay back at home after completing your engineering degree? How many of you plan to do that? Then that's why we have wasted one seat. By offering that BA seat would have been taken up by. There are people who say, yeah, I'll sit at home. Please don't do that. Whatever knowledge you have gained, see that it is useful. It is useful to the society. What you can do, think of that. Don't just go back and say, oh yeah, anyway I've got a degree, I'll sit at home. You have a really greater task. You need to be a homemaker. Plus, you need to be a person who can be successful in your career, both. Well, look at both. It is possible, God has given us that power or the capacity. So what next is the question? So pursue your studies and then set again another goal and then please follow that. So go in the right path and do something. You say yes. For having been born as a human being, and useful to the society should be from your side. Again, second thing, feel happy that you're born as a human being. First thing, you're becoming an engineer almost within a matter of few months, I think, right? So you all get your degree and then right path. Okay, that should be it. So what is that's so important to make you go in the right path? What is it that is so important? Or that helps you to proceed in the right path? What is very important? How are you all now? Happy? Happy? Or all those smileys are only on the your mobile messages? No? We should see that smile. You remember the quote she said about the smile? Yes, be happy. First thing, learn to be happy. That is, keep your mind fresh. So sound mind in a sound body is very important. Then you know what you are doing, and whatever you do, you will definitely do it in a right way. It's your mind. Otherwise, mind is the culprit. So that is the one. We say, Manassu Mallige, Buttiyo Kasada Tottiyo. I just wrote an article. Exactly. You are guided, you are ruled by your mind. But let your heart rule you. To be the best personalities. We say your attitude builds your altitude. So we all want to see you at that top, right? In heights, achieving something and then reaching out to your goal and be a successful person. It is possible, but you have to decide, and you should say that yes, everything is possible from me. So from today onwards, you inculcate that. Put a lot of positivity in you. Think of positive things always. Don't ever say, Nan kailagala, I cannot do it. You may fail to do something once, but always say that, yes, I can do it better. If I try again, I can do it better, and this failure has taught me a lesson, or it's an experience that you have learned. So put lot of positivity and the positive attitude and positive thoughts. Positive attitude, positive thoughts. So that has a lot of effect on you. Whatever you do, that is the one. That has to come from within. No, don't just depend on others. So have that positivity created by you, within you, and then spread that positivity to others. Don't always depend on your teachers or on your mother or parents, to put all these things in you. To be that yourself, positive person, so you have a lot of positive energy. And always say that, yes, I can do it. Remember Obama, when he became president, he said, I can do it. You go a step further and say, yes, I can do it, I will do it, and I must do it. So that should be your mantra. No, never say, Nan kailagala, I cannot do. Please don't say that. So that means you're not tested. You don't know what is the power that is within you. So that is that divine power, that divinity is within us, but we fail to recognize that it is possible from our side. So please do that. And a lot of soft skills, what you have learned, like whenever you go for an interview, it is not just your marks that count. A lot of other things make that you. It's not just that marks, or you have your 80% and 85. People they know the personality as such. Your entire personality is the one that matters wherever you're going. You must be seeing some of the companies, they say, please apply in your own handwriting. You must have come across, because there are people who analyze you based on your handwriting also. It has gone to that level because they need to select. They need to select the cream. They have to take the best person. So all of us are best. But we should know that, we should say that, yes, I have all the qualities. So don't ever compare yourself with the others and say, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that. So try to find out what is in you. Now somebody else also would have appreciated that extra that you have, but you would have forgotten that. So mind is very, very crucial in anything, whether it is in your career life or in your family life also. We see somebody was telling me a lot of family codes are being set up in Bangalore. It was Professor Reddy, law college. Now the registrar who was Law University was telling me that was because we are not able to get along well. That relationship. So we are not able to. Why? Because we have our own ideas. That mind is coming. That ego is coming in between us. So please don't do that. So for that, to keep your mind fresh and to keep yourself fresh, active, happy, start meditating from today. Just see how meditation works. You all know to meditate, you all know to concentrate. So if you're just watching a very important TV program, even if your father or mother, they will be shouting, they keep shouting your name, nothing goes. You say, yeah, I did not hear. So that is the concentration with which you watch. So when you meditate, you go into that state. That all of you have that capacity, but please spare 20 minutes for you. Say this 20 minutes is exclusively for me, in the sense for your body, for yourself, for your mind, to be be the best. So sit at one place, just close your eyes, concentrate on your breathing. You need not go anywhere to learn any meditation technology. So you can start that. You tell everybody that nobody should disturb you. Sit on a chair, comfortable place, close your eyes, hold your hands like this and just concentrate on your breath. You need not take deep breath, nothing. So just the normal breathing. The lesser you breathe, it's always better. We say normal adult, healthy person breathes 14 times per minute. So if you are breathing more, when do you breathe more? When you are tensed, after exercise, all that, no? So you should be quite cool, calm. No anxiety, no tension. So don't be tensed of everything. So when you have a tension, you know what is the reason. So put that stress and tension off. But little stress or tension has to be there. Little scare also has to be there. This is what we say. So you are totally tension free and carefree. So you don't concentrate anything on the road also when you are driving. Lucky if you are scared. Yes, you watch how the vehicles are coming. Is there a signal or is there a policeman? You don't have a license and all that. That would come to your mind. But have that everything to a basal level. So stress is one, I think, which is really troubling all the human beings nowadays. So where does the stress come from? So it is we or me who has created it. Just hold a water bottle for few minutes in your hand. 1 liter water bottle. You're happy. You say, yeah, I've kept it for 3 minutes. So keep on holding it in this extended hand, position. What happens? 5 minutes it could go, 6 minutes 10 minutes then you say, oh, I cannot hold it. Why? You were enjoying holding it for 2 minutes initially. What happened to you as it continued? So that is how you create the stress. So just leave all that. Like you keep deleting your inbox everywhere to accommodate for fresh messages or fresh things, right? So daily this is what you should do. So keep deleting unnecessary things from your mind. Don't just keep all that. No, that is all your scrap. That has to be deleted. So you will be fresh. If you do not delete, if you have all that, so you will not have any space to put in the new information or the best or the good information. Please keep doing that. And mistakes do happen. We do commit mistakes. And sometimes it's a blunder, we say. Yes, but don't just say, yes, something has happened. Really a wrong thing. See or say that yes, I have overcome that, I will never repeat that. Everybody definitely has done one or the other mistake. So don't just make that mistake, put your morale down and don't say, yeah, I'm going to die. No, you should never be a coward committing to suicide or trying to end your life. Please don't do that. So if there is any mistake, you overcome that, come out of it and be a role model. Tell others who commit that mistake like how they can come out. Don't ever feel sad for all this. It all happens. In your age, I tell you, it happens from your friendship attraction with your boyfriends or girlfriends. It starts from there to failing in the examination. So teenagers, these are the main problems that we see in teenagers. Yes, by mistake or unknowingly, knowingly something has happened. Please try to come out of it. No, please don't get depressed. Oh, we see some students who really, they do not do well in their studies, there is some depression. Then they see, by mistake something would have happened and they say, oh, nan doddu crime madbite. You are seeing, criminals who are coming out of the court. Criminals who are there outside. So I don't think you would have done such a great crime, right? So try to pardon yourself. Try to pardon yourself. So come out of that. You all become manasika rogigalu. So depression, stress, anxiety. 3 things are killing the individuals. That should not happen. Anxiety. Why anxiety? You start meditating. I tell you, this is nothing spiritual when we talk about meditation. Meditation is a science. This is all how you're breathing. Continue controls your mind. Very essential. And all your health problems, what you have in teenage, that is taken care of by meditation. I tell you, so you all want to look beautiful at this age. This is the age where you say, oh, hair fall, lot of pimples, this, that and all, which you never had. So when somebody wants to look beautiful, all these problems start meditating, I tell you. So for girls, I tell, lot of menstrual irregularities, everything would be controlled. But additional, whatever is it, therapy, you follow that also, plus meditation, it just works wonders. And it makes you really a human being. The way you look at things, your attitude, manobhava, fully change meditation. That you have to do and then experience. I may say, this jamun is very sweet. But how do you know? So somebody has to forcefully put that into your mouth, then only you can enjoy. You can say, yeah, it is sweet. So that's how I say, and our students, forcefully they have to be put into these activities or acts, whatever. Then you know how good you are. So have your goal, further studies in Remadri. Maybe some families, they say, no, we want to see that you get married. Yes, that is a responsibility of parents. Okay, if everything goes well, get married. See how you can proceed with your family life in a very nice way, where there are a lot of adjustments, a lot of understanding that is important. So that everything I tell you by meditation, your mind says what you are doing is right, what you are doing is wrong. So if you just look at, change your outlook towards others, everything would be settled. So happiness is one thing that is important. Now, crores of rupees will not make you happy. So pursue with your hobbies. No, most of you have some of the other hobbies. You say, oh, I'm in a professional course and I have to study so much. I don't think 24 hours you are involved in your studies. 8 hours you are in the college and after you go back, maybe during exams you study. But that is an excuse you give to yourself. You're cheating yourself telling, oh, I'm in a professional college, so how can I continue my career? How can I dance? How can I sing? How can I go for swimming? How can I... So whatever you have, that is the one which helps you to relax. Walking is a very, very useful, easy, best exercise. Start walking. But not with your music heard with the earphone and all. So I see people walking, no, just listen to the chirp of the birds, the wind blowing, water flowing. You can really enjoy. Start appreciating everything. It's the small things that really make you happy. It may not be like a great one. Everything, that is within you. Even the small things you start appreciating. To pursue your hobbies. And health is very important. I told you about mind, how mind should be kept healthy. So your mind is healthy, then it says how your body should be kept healthy. So eating habits, how you eat, what you eat, when you eat, everything counts. So I was just reading a book written by a great person, what should be eaten. A lot of people were asking him questions as to yen tinbeko, heg tinbeko and all that. So now what do we do? Nalige ruchi agidina tintivi. Something which is very tasty is the one which makes, the mind tells, oh tinnu, adu chanagirutte. Which is not tasty, you just keep away. Okay, maybe reluctantly, okay, tinbekalla anta helbiಟ್ಟು tintivalla. So he was telling like, no, not whatever is tasty. What you want to eat also could be eaten, but all in limits. All in limits. And for diabetics, he had a very nice solution. Though you are youngsters, I just want to say, so once somebody gets diabetes, then they start feeling like eating sweets and all that, which they wouldn't have done it because there's a rule or barrier now that you should not eat a lot of sugary or sweet things. So then the mind says, oh, do it, do it. Rules are there to break, right? Maybe you would be doing something right, but when a circular comes that you should not do this, do that and all that, oh, you feel like doing. You feel like. This is how we say rules are there to break. Avrike, he says very nicely, where do you get the taste of it? It's only in the tongue. So once the food is in the mouth, or as long as the food is in the mouth, you have that taste and all that. So once you gulp it, nowhere from our esophagus till it is excreted, nowhere it senses that taste. So for them, he has written so well. He says, okay, you feel like eating ice cream or anything, just keep it in the mouth for some time. So your taste buds are tasting it. And he says, go and spit it. Don't tell me that wasting of food and all that. This is only your manasige samadhana or to satisfy their mind, for people who say we want to eat and all that. So regular, your healthy eating habits. For girls, I'm very particular. So if not today, so you're getting married any day, in a span of about, max of about 6-7 years. So you're all future mothers. Your health is very important because citizens of India who are born next are dependent on you. You should be healthy. Healthy women. Healthy mother. So how can you be healthy? It's only by eating healthy food. So you should start doing that from now on. You may not be looking at the progeny, but still look at yourself. You want to be healthy, right? So still you have time, so practice eating lot of vegetables. So we see something green, something yellow, something red, something orange, all that. Yeah, whatever you eat should be colorful. So exclude all these white things that you eat. So what are these white things that you should exclude or eat minimum? Sugar, salt, rice, sugar, salt, rice, lot of things what you eat. It may not look, when you eat it may not look white. Maida. No? Please don't eat maida. Maida, that is one which is used for all your bakery items, all your junk food, your pizzas and all that. I don't think they use wheat flour. It's all maida. Eat less. So studies have shown that you eat a lot of maida biscuits and all that. Lot of maida, then you're prone for diabetes. You get diabetes very early. Stop all that. Minimize that. But your youngsters, you can eat that. Eat but all in minimum. Don't replace whatever you have to eat with all this stuff. That's the important message. So lot of vegetables, lot of fruits. Eat protein. Dinak vandalla, eradalla, kaalu. So one fruit per day. Very easily available fruit is banana. I keep telling everybody. So 1 or 2 bananas, small ones, you won't put on weight. So hardly they may provide you with 30-40 calories, and this is the time you have to eat. Eat healthy food. Don't be say hitamintavagi, but if you are eating extra 1 or 2 ice creams, just run and jog around your campus before you leave the college. It just I think burns all the calories, extra calories you get. So your health is very, very important. So if your mind is healthy, your body would be definitely healthy. So avoid, there's so many diseases that just come to us, see that they do not attack you. So this is by healthy habits. So keep your body healthy and then proceed with your career and be the best wherever you are. Be the best. So appraise or day to day update your knowledge of your subject. That's also very important. So don't just get stagnated, but proceed further. Don't just stop here. I don't know how many of you decide to go for IAS or IPS also. I don't know, many of the medical graduates after MBBS, they're pursuing with IAS, IPS. And there are already so many IPS officers and IAS, as you have seen in Karnataka government, who have done MBBS and then proceeded. That is also open for you. So whatever you do, be the best human beings and say that, yeah, we are all from GMIT and this is what we have learned from the college. Wherever you go, that is a tag you carry and that is a recognition you get. See what each one of you could achieve. Be unique. Everybody travels in the same path, no. Just find if there is any other path where you could shine bright. So all of you have really very bright future. There's so many stars in the sky. So we look at all of you as the bright stars in the sky. So for that, your decision. Never ever say, I cannot. Nan kailagodilla. No, impossible. all these negative words, please take out from your dictionary. Even if it is difficult, yes, it is possible. Failure once, yes. Next time you can proceed further. All of us have that capacity. I tell you one thing, you know how quick you run. So when you are made to run, if somebody says there's a running competition, please participate. You will also have no, this is not escapism. But you have that strength, you have that mind to run, but you don't want to. So just one or two snakes here, I know who would, so everybody would be P.T. Usha only. Running with that. So we fail to recognize ourselves. Don't do that. Don't cheat yourself. That Atman which is there, we say your healthy body. So Arogyavanta Sharira Atmake, Aramane Anarogya Sharira Atmake ceremony anta heltivi. So keep yourself very, very healthy. Not just healthy and kudle only body health, alla mind. So mind should be very, very healthy, so that it directs you in the right path, and each one of you would be something different. No, you would be the best. You're already the best, but you can, if there is any superlative to best, you may say, yeah, I'm going to become the bestest. That is possible. So you've all entered into a professional college, so you have almost completed your engineering. So now lot of gates are open for you, including one which is your Samsara Davandu gate. I say that is required for girls. Otherwise, now the ratio between males and females. So it's really becoming difficult for you to get the best girl to get married also. It's really not easy. So I see a lot of parents of boys are in Budgi Siktala, we are trying and all that. So it's come to that level. So marriage, yes, because we have to live together or harmoniously, or a lot of other things physiologically that is also there. But before that, for girls, I say, Madhve Vande solution, and let it be there. But see what you could do, what best you could do. Many of you may plan to go abroad, but still have that same love and affection for your country and come back and see what best, what you can do there. And don't go there and say, oh yes, chanagide media all these are the graduates who graduated, here who have learned from here, and I don't want to come there, what is there? So it is this, your motherland, and it is these colleges which have given you that knowledge, made you a basic, graduate, and then sent you there. Please never ever forget your motherland, your parents, your teachers. You have a lot of gratitude for your teachers. I was very, very happy. Please continue that. So ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೇನೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಮುಂದಿನ ದಾರಿ ಸುಲಭ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Respect your parents, love your parents. Show them that, tell them that you love them. I still remember Dr. Devi Shetty. He's a famous cardiothoracic surgeon. Devi Shetty is, all of you know that. So he said, I always wanted to tell my mother how much I love her. She was the one who made me pursue into this cardiothoracic surgery and all that. He did his MCH and all that. He was posted to Calcutta. When he was working, so much busy, you can't say, oh, always busy. Even a busy man really has time. So he always felt, yeah, Amma, I love you. But mother knows, mother doesn't expect. But still you need to express, right? So when he was on duty, he says, phone, he got a phone call. Just the landline, no mobile and all that. So he says, act before the phone rings. So he gets a call and then somebody says, your mother is no more. A lot of things you have to do, like to-do list you have, but start doing it today itself. Nade madidraitu, nadid madidraitu, please don't postpone. Good things have to be done immediately. Start doing it. Don't ever postpone. Nade madodu, inde madona, indu madodina, eagle madodina. All good things, okay? These are other to-do lists. So be the best human beings. So understand yourself, respect your teachers, love your parents. Be the best child to your parents forever. Don't just leave them when they're very old and just go off, say, oh, I'm there, I'm abroad, I'll give you a lot of dollars. It is not the dollars which your parents want. They just want you as dollars and not the dollars or money you send. So learn all that. So be the best, continue with your profession, try to overcome the stress, anxiety, and all that trouble. Everybody has trouble. You always solve problems, right? Problems, and there is a solution for it. That's why we call it as a problem. All of us have problems. So learn how to deal with the problem. Only a person who has problem has an answer to it also. So